Hello, it's QueenBBlockhead here, and today in Mason City, I'm going to show you how to build this building right here, this big tall white one. And today, we're using Minecraft on the Switch. Building a building this tall in Minecraft for the Switch can be a bit daunting. We don't have all the fancy accessories that PC has. So we're going to do it brick by brick. We're not going to use any mods or fast tricks, just the good old-fashioned way. It is 9 stories tall and we are using quartz bricks. So let's get started. We're going to start fresh in a new area over here. And we're just going to start by building up our frame. I'll show you how that's done. We're going to start by building each corner up 7 blocks high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do every corner. Now we'll connect them together. Now this is a very crucial part of our frame, and you'll understand why later for our lighting, but we need to add 2 more around so that our floor will be 3 blocks high. So the space between the 2 sections of the building will have a little pocket between them. And you can really go as high as you like. I like to put shops on the bottom of my buildings and then have apartment building or apartment spaces above. So each section should look like that, piled one on top of the other. Now we'll go over here to a fully functional frame and we'll start planning the inside of the building. So the bottom we want to leave for the shops. So just skip that for now. But we're going to need stairs to go up. So we're going to pick a side. Go across the bottom. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leave 6 spaces between. This is the part where we'll put our stairs. We'll just travel the framework all the way up. More. Alright. Now we'll start our wall for our stairs. I like to recess the doors. Make it a little more fancy. So put 2 there for the recess of the door. There. A door. So you fill this up and only have it recessed where the door will be. So we've got it from the other view. So you recess the door and light. Now, just show you the bottom. We're going to put in some lights underneath the floor because the light will shine through the slabs. So what I call magic lighting. So just go ahead and put that in the ground right now. It can be however much light you like. Just a few blocks, or you could fill the entire space with light. But you won't be able to see it underneath the floor. So let's go ahead and put the floor in. We're going to use andesite slab. And that light will shine right on through it. Just like so. Now we'll go ahead and put in where we want our stairs to be, which is in the middle. Now, we're going to have to build them 9 blocks high for each section. So cross beam here, and we'll build it up, and you want to start in the middle, as close to the middle as you can get it, like so, and then add 4 blocks to each side. Like so, and then we're going to want to put our stairs in. I like to use the slabs for the stairs also. I know lots of people use the actual stairs, but I put in a block like that, 2 wide, up to the top, like so. Leave the last one blank, don't put one there, and I'll show you how it's done. The slabs on top like that. You could also back your slabs with the stairs like this, so that the light will even shine through that as well and light your stairway all the way up. The reason why I like to put my stairs in the middle is so that each stair and hallway goes between the apartments rather than one side and having a very long hallway all the way through. That's just more convenient. So that's the first set of stairs. Now we'll build the apartment floor plan. So go across our cross beam here. We have 2 spaces. Now we can make 4 small apartments or 2 larger ones, and I think I'm just going to make 2 larger ones. It's kind of a small space already. We'll add a bedroom. Make sure your bedroom always faces where you can have a window. Otherwise, it's not really a bedroom, is it? So I like to put my bedrooms back. And I like to build them at least 5 wide by 5 wide. It's kind of very small, so I'm going to go all the way across with the building the bedroom. Start with the main part. You have to decide which side you want your living room and which side that you would like your kitchen. Usually put my living room on the front half for large windows. And have the kitchen dining area in between the bedroom and the living room. I'm going to make this 7 wide. And then the rest can be for the kitchen and the dining. And I'll just use the spruce slab. Always use the slabs for the ceilings and the floors so that your light will shine through, not just from the top, but also from the bottom. The light will be shining through into your apartments, like so. And it shines through up to the floor. Now I just add a wall here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a short little wall into your kitchen area. And we'll put a door in for the bedroom. Door space. And that is on the dining room side. So, nice big bedroom. And then we'll just skip ahead. All our apartments are going to look just like that. Too far. just build our frame up. Right, then the stairs going. So Now that our framework and our floor plans are finished, our building should look something like this. No interior or exterior walls have been put in except for around the stairs. And the reason for this is because now we're going to start our magic lighting, and it's much easier to go through the building without the walls. So we'll start at the very bottom where the shops will be. You can use whatever light source that you wish. Nothing that lights anything on fire like lava, otherwise you'll have a problem. I like to use the frog lighting. Now that we put it in the floor, we also need to put it in the ceiling. Once you have all your lights placed, your apartment building is going to look something like this. Now we can start putting in the interior walls and ceiling. Leave the outer walls to last because the windows will go in those. So we'll just start with the interior walls, building them up according to your floor plan. Leave the spaces for your doors. Just one wall at a time. That'll take a minute. Now that you have all your interior walls in one of your apartments, go ahead and start putting in the ceiling. Put it right at the top of the block to cover over your light source. Now that we've built up the interior walls and added the ceilings, our apartment building should look something like this. Now we can start work on the exterior. So the next step we want to take is to put in the windows. So we're going to switch to the polished tuft wall to start our windows. So just go to the living room. We want to have nice big windows in our living room. We'll start by putting one over from the corner. That's where we want to start it. And then we want it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 long. And then just separate the panes like so. And we're going to do that for every apartment building all the way up. And here on the other side, we're not quite as long, but we want to start 1 block away from the corner. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this one. The pane in the middle. There we go. Now we want to put one in the dining room. 1 away from the wall. All the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Like so. And for the bedroom on this side is very skinny, so we'll just do by 3. Right in the middle. Like so. On this one we'll do 5. We're going to start 2 away from the corner. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's centered. Separate the panes in the middle, like so. And we will go do that for every apartment all the way up. Once we've arranged the placement of our windows, our building is going to look somewhat like this. And then we can start on the exterior walls and of course the roof. We of course didn't put any windows on this side of the building because it faces another building quite too close. So no windows for there. Okay, now that is finished, we can go down to the bottom and start the shop faces. I like to choose a totally separate color to do them in. One that pops so it catches your eye, like a red or an even darker red with the nether bricks. Go ahead and try that. And start the shop faces. So let's see how many will fit in here. Leave 3 spaces over here for your doorway. 5, that's good. Take our white bricks and start the second layer all the way around. Stop there and just the vertical lines up by our windows. Right, now we're going to take our frog light and place 2 on the middle of the window. Those for each one. Just like that. And then 1 for the door. The other door as well. Like so. Now we'll take the red and we'll go ahead and we'll put the red on the end and then over. So No worries, you won't see it. Just put it there. But give it the red there. Right. Now we're going to color block it. We need another color. I like to use this green with that red. That just really, I think, is a good contrast. And we'll put one every other. Like so. Whoops, not that one. All oopsies, no daisies. There. Now we're going to change it to the slabs in the same colours. The prism and the nether. And we're going to put the matching colours above. Just like that. Like that. Now we're going to change again to the stairs and the prism and the nether for our next layer. Put them with the matching on the outside all the way around the corner. Very nice looking. You could leave it there or you could go one more. Go ahead and put your stairs underneath the opposite direction like so. There you go. Now you have a very nice overhang there. Nice shape. Now we're going to take our nether stairs and fill in the top like that. Kind of looks like a pizza shop to me. Oh, I like pizza. Now let's grab some grass. And we're going to put the grass down here in front of the window. line it up. It's very nice. Now we're going to take the peel oak trapdoor and we're going to use that over the grass. Like so. You can put any plants that you want to in there to make it aesthetically pleasing for whatever shop you decide is going to be underneath your building down below. Now we'll move on to the next shop. We're going to have to choose a different color. I think we'll just make it like the apartment buildings. So it can be simple. And give it a door here. Like that. We want our door to be recessed, so if we leave the room, and then a nice big window. That won't separate the panes, just leave it big. We can look in the shop. Right. Continue this around. Like that. Build up our outside layer. Of course, I'm not going to see that, so take it all the way up. Good. All right. Now, we'll start with the other windows. We'll just give them a little space here. And add the grass under the large windows. Like so. Too far. Not at the top. Now we bring it in. Put the blocks under the grass. And you put it up like that. All the way to the top. Like so. Fill it in. It's very tall. Like so. Should look like that. And now we're going to take the smooth quartz stairs and put it in front of the grass, just like that. Now we're going to take our block of frog light and put it right in the middle. And now we're going to put one below, just like that. To cover the base of it. Very pretty. And we'll continue on. For the smaller window, we'll just keep it simple. We'll go one out from each side and make it match. We'll do the same here, top and bottom. Like so. Now that the windows are finished, we can go ahead and start adding more details, like plants. I'll use this new one. And also, we're going to fill in the glass for the windows. I like to use the cayenne stunned glass. So just get that finished up quick here. Once all your windows are filled in with the glass, we can go to the last step, and that is to add the doors. I'm going to use the mangrove door. Now we finished our building. Isn't it beautiful? If you liked this build and want to see more how-to builds or tips and tricks from me, QueenBBH, I will be right here on YouTube waiting for you. You can hit the like and subscribe button, or you can comment below. You see another building that you like? Give me a shout out. Till next time.